Hello, SimTheWorld here, back with Farming Simulator 19. We are playing the Alpine DLC expansion. Currently we have our cattle farm, if you couldn't hear them already. We're getting started. We're waiting for the... We mowed the field up front here. We're waiting for the hay. And I think this has got to be getting close. I wish I could tell a little better, it told us if it was ready or not. Yeah, after consulting Google, I think this does look a little lighter than the grass we've cut before. I think if we compare that over here, we have some of the cut grass off to the side. It definitely does not look like that. So with that, I think it does mean we need to go back down to the store. We'll make our way back down to the store. Once we got to use the windrower, get that into rows, then we can bale and wrap it. And then we got to collect all the bales. So that's how I'm going to start my morning. Probably should clean up after the cows first. Wouldn't be bad. Get that brush going. They sure do like making a mess. But again, that's so easy to clean. Like, it cost us $8,000 for this machine, but I think it's worth every penny. Also, let's take a look here at our cows. We're up to 3,000 liters of milk. So we're getting up there. I forget what this tank can hold that we have, but the milk tank should be fine. Yeah, we just cleaned. They got plenty of water still. They got plenty of mixed ration. So let's go ahead and get this windrower. We just bought this, I think, a couple episodes ago. And it is massive. It cost us, what, 30 grand? It's not a cheap piece of machinery. And it'll probably look pretty silly in this field here. Let's head on down and get this set up. Alright, as you can see, we're down here. This is about the edge. Let us unfold this. Yeah, this is pretty big. Oh, keep going down. I just want to back up some more. Lower it and get this turned on. See, I'm learning some of these controls, folks. I'm actually starting to think I'm a decent farmer. Let's see, is this making good lines? It's making pretty decent lines. And this machine is overkill for this little stretch of grass. But I think it'll come in handy when we start expanding the fields in the future. And plus, it's just going to be really quick to get this field done. Probably could have gotten closer to the edge. These bushes are in the way. We're going to have to get rid of these bushes soon. Yeah, it makes it a little difficult. I actually plan on... We're going to need places to store all these silage bales and the hay bales. So we're going to get that figured out soon here too. But I'm going to get through this field pretty quickly and we'll move on from there. Alright, so I'm just finishing up getting all this hay into a line so we can get the baler through here. I am coming back up through the top since I really didn't get that close. You can do a little bit of a better job, and I think that is good enough for me. We don't need this down anymore. We can put this away because we'll be done with this for a while. Probably need to take a look at the grass level at the field above. Looks like that's starting to get pretty tall over there. So we're going to be getting ready to cut that. Grass just grows really quick in this game, which I do have it turned on low. I also have parking mode on difficulty. We're not going to deal with that right now. Let's get the baler out. There we go. We can put this all away later. Yeah, we got the new baler, so this should be fun. It'll be the first time. So we don't need the wraps since we're doing hay. We'll just be baling this up on its own. Let's get down here. Perfect. Now I need to remember we want to lower it. We need to unfold it, which is usually, yeah, it's X. Now we can turn it on. Let's just go the way we came. Now I'm curious, this doesn't look like the amount of grass we started off with. So I'm curious if maybe we didn't wait too long. And by we, I mean I didn't wait too long to get this taken care of. Maybe it started to decay or something. Yeah, I really hope this worked out and I didn't just mess this up any. But we'll see what happens. I'll be back in just a few minutes. This shouldn't take too long. As you can see, it's still pretty early in the morning, so we're moving quick with this big equipment. That makes me happy. Alright, so I'm just finishing up here, baling the last of the hay. So we can say with the baler, we are collecting hay, which is good. That makes me happy that we're not doing the wrong bales. It looks like we have just enough for that last one. Fantastic. Feel good about that. We'll collect a little bit left, and I think that's what I'm gonna call it. Ah, oh, this hill is so steep. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these bushes too. These aren't that helpful. You probably close this up. Let me raise that up. I think that's all set up to go. Yeah, there it is. I turned it off. It's all packed up. Let's put this away. And we're going to have to collect the bales. Oh yeah, this is... I'm not good at backing up if you guys haven't figured that out yet. That's why I usually do it off camera. I was getting good with the potato trailers before, but some of these get a little finicky. Alright. So I'm going to run down to the store. I've been looking, and there's a couple little plastic stands that we can set up to kind of protect the bales as we collect them. And it gives us a good place to drop them off to on our farm. I'm going to show you guys. I'll set that up. And we also have something special. I've been planning on picking this up for a long time now. So you guys will get to see this in just a minute. Alright, so I just spent 50 grand on this thing. This is a bale collector. So we don't really have a wagon of any sort to help us collect the bales. All we've got is a few bale spikes. We do have that hitch for the back that will hold a couple bales. But since I'm looking to focus on doing silage bales, and we'll need hay bales and straw bales for the cows themselves, I thought we might as well get something decent, because I really plan on silage being our main export besides the dairy. So if we're going to be doing round bales, might as well get the good equipment, might as well have it all set up to go as we expand out. So after this, I think we're going to start looking at buying some fields. I don't know if we need equipment to... I don't know if it's worth plowing these couple pieces of land and throwing lime down or anything like that. I've looked into it a little bit, but it's hard to tell. Let me lower this and we'll start collecting these hay bales. If you guys are familiar with this game, you know, more so than I am, which is very likely because I've not played much of this game at all, why don't you guys let me know down in the comments below what I should do? Should we focus on saving up money to buy another field? Should I bother plowing and planting some grass seed in this and the backfield especially? I know it does say that both these fields need lime and fertilizer. When we look at the map, let me pull that up real quick. We can pop over to this section. Yeah, we look at the, not growth, but the soil composition. You want to see, and we see both of these areas need plowing. I've actually tested a little bit, and I've tried plowing this and placing lime and fertilizer. I didn't notice much of a difference on the output of the grass that we collect. So that's why I didn't really do it in this series. Like, to be clear, I have, before I buy this equipment, I do come up with a slight bit of a plan. I don't just like willy-nilly it. But these are these are very technical parts of the game that I'm not as familiar with. So any help will be greatly appreciated. But as you can see, I do really like this arm. It makes such a difference. I see so many players on YouTube playing the game and they stick with the bale fork. I'm sure there's a reason they're all doing that. Is wasting money on, because 50 grand, that's like a lot of these fields you can pick up for a couple $100 grand. And as far as money goes, I don't think we've really made our own money other than that mission. Yeah, we've not made money on this farm yet, so maybe that was a poor choice. We've been stuck saving all the money from what was in the silage or what we started off with. But since I've got these hay bales here, I did set up this drop-off point. Let me come along here. Sometimes they tell me the controls, we want to unload the bales. Perfect. It's a new wagon. I need the new controls. Yes, we can unload them here, and look at that. It does look good. And what I like about this too... Oh no, did those not go in? Oh, that is unfortunate. I will have to fix this real quick. Alright. So as you can see, I took the lazy approach and just pushed them in. But what I like about this is, so for these hay bales, they're actually out in the elements. We can throw up a little cover. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, they're protected. They'll stay out of the rain. I think our farm's coming along together pretty nicely. Let me get this back. We need to put this away as well. We need to find somewhere to put it. Because while it might be very useful for us going forward, we're not going to use it all the time. Wish I had a little bit more of a pathway. Maybe that's something I can work on for the future. We'll leave that there. As you can see, this is an area I've set up. We'll drop the silage bales here. That should work well. They're kind of out of the way, but they're close enough that we can grab the fork, pull them over to the mixer, and we should be good. Hopefully that works out well. I don't know. You guys let me know what I should be doing, what you guys think is the best approach. We still got some of the day left, so I might finish off by taking another mission. Maybe we'll do that in the next episode. But thanks for watching as I simulate my life one game at a time. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the future action. You can follow on Twitter for updates of future games being played, as well as follow on Twitch as I try to stream 3 days a week. Thanks, and I'll see you next time at SimTheWorld.